What if you went to a race and on a pit stop you saw the two tire changers go across the wall with their air wrenches and had scuba tanks on their back? Believe it or not, this actually happened one time at Bristol Motor Speedway with an Xfinity Series team back in the early 90s. The two tire changers didn't have those long air hoses dragging across the wall. They actually had the air supply strapped to their back like a scuba tank. Now before this, the rule was pretty short and simple about air wrenches used on a pit stop. It basically said 2 pneumatic air wrenches, and if one broke, you could get a spare to replace the broken one. But what this team did, they did away with those air hoses that sometimes would get caught on the front end, and if you run over an air hose, the rule says basically you have to come back to pit road to serve a penalty. So this team got very creative and they used the scuba tanks. Now when you think about it, I'm not sure how safe that really was. You certainly don't want to get hit on pit road by a race car, period, but could you imagine getting hit by a car with a scuba tank taped to your back? Not very good situation. Before the weekend was even over, NASCAR added a rule amendment to the rule about air wrenches. It basically says the air supply has to be by a hose that comes from the equipment side of pit wall. But at least this team got creative and they got by with it one time. Now, as I've told you before, this is just between you and me.